All right, it is a big day here in our studio kitchen, welcoming back Raw Chef Jane, and of course, published author, but now of not just 2 books, but 3. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you made it off your love for smoothies.
Well, I did actually. We have a smoothie almost every day for breakfast. And I just started writing down all of the recipes, and there are 106 different smoothie recipes in there. I could probably still have gone to like 200 and something, but I think you get the gist of it from what's in the book.
And then once you start making these and get to know them, then you start kind of trying some new things.
It becomes easier, you know, like anything you do. Once you start doing it and you learn how to do it, it becomes a lot easier. So it is available on Amazon, as are my other books. And it's a fun little book, and I call it a little book because it's only 35 pages, and there are 106 recipes rolled into 35 pages. It's a thin little book, but it's big in size because it's a larger print, and you can also write notes on the pages. Like, for instance, if you use one of the recipes and you make it with something else, or you leave something out, you can put a notation there on how you like it done.
Nice.
Okay, and how you made it. So it's big enough to be able to do that.
Wonderful. And I will say, I am with you on smoothies for both of my boys. When they were little, it was just, that's what we did. The first thing in the morning, we would throw together a smoothie, and they both still have that love.
One of the tips that I'm going to give you is that if you have growing children, boys especially, because their metabolism is really fast.
Yes.
And if you have someone that needs to perhaps even gain a little weight, the trick to doing this would be to add an avocado. Yes. And you can even use the pit of the avocado. It just gives you a little bit of a nutty flavor.
Really?
Yeah, and it still gives you the creaminess. But you have to have a high-speed blender in order to do that. If you don't have a high-speed blender like a Blendtec or a Vitamix, you're just probably going to get pieces of pit. It may ruin your blender, I don't even know.
Yeah.
But this blender can actually demolish a hockey puck. So
I'd like to see that. That'd be
I know,
fun,
it's crazy, right?
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to show you how to hull a strawberry. Now, I've shown you this before. This is a little grapefruit spoon or a melon spoon, whatever you want to call it. And it's such a handy kitchen tool to have. I use it for so many things, and you're going to see I'm going to use it for 2 things right here, right now. I'm going to hull my strawberry like yay, put it into my blender, and that's it. I'm also going to use it for my mango. Now, you see the shape of the mango. A mango is kind of like an oval pear shape. It's thinner one way and it's wider the other way. Okay? Your pit is thin also. It's shaped very much like the mango. So you really want to cut this side and this side. And you see you still have your pit in the middle. I'm going to obviously take the skin off and get whatever fruit that I can from that. But I also use my handy dandy little grapefruit spoon or melon spoon, whatever you want to call it. And I take this and I scoop out the mango using my melon spoon. Sometimes it goes into my mouth.
I bet it does.
Yeah,
sometimes
that happens. It just goes. I don't know. I can't control that.
Mango is one of my favorite fruits, but I find it a little intimidating. So I'm so glad you showed us how to just pull some of that fruit, almost like you're cutting up a melon.
Yeah, it is. It's very easy to do. And I actually wanted to use pomegranate today, but I just didn't have the energy to do that this morning. I don't want to use you want to be careful of the rind. The rind contains allergens that are not necessarily healthy for many people, myself included. So I have to be very careful to not get the rind in there and to only get the fruit out from the middle. Okay? Lemon also, this is a guava. Guava, you cut the ends off, and the guava gives you a beautiful, beautiful flavor in there.
Ooh, and you just left the peel, just
put it
throwing
in there.
that in?
Just put it in there. And then your lemon, I just cut off the skin from the outside, and then I'm just going to cut that in half and put that in as well. And the banana, you know how to peel a banana.
Yep, we're going to throw the banana in. All right, we got apples, mango, we've got all kinds of good stuff. We're going to continue making this smoothie and talk more about her book coming up a little later in the show. For more information, you can always check out her website, rawchefjane.com.